Late night, early morning chronicles. What's good, you guys? So I got a DM, right? And I was laying here reading it, and I'm just like, I used to wonder this same question. When do a narcissist realize what they've lost? I was there. Y'all, I was there. And I'm pretty sure lots of you guys were there as well. Okay? So let's dive right into it, right? Because this is short, sweet, and to the point about a narcissist realizing what they lost. I'm pretty sure y'all already know the answer to that. They never realize what they lost because they don't realize a lot of things. And to the person who asked this question, you are mistaking a rational individual who had probably had a poor lapse in judgment and at the same time gave into a moment of temptation, which eventually resulted into the end of a relationship, right? I can tell you a person like that will realize what they lost, and usually rather quickly. This is a normal person, okay? A normal person will realize what they lost rather quickly, okay? A narcissist, on the other hand, will never realize what they lost because they never realized what they had. And I mean that literally. Narcissists do not admit to their wrongdoing. Narcissists do not admit that they are wrong, not even to themselves. So therefore, they will never realize what they lost. They will never realize, that they themselves caused them to lose whatever they lost. What did they lose, right? You and everything else due to their actions, right? Is really what they lost. But to admit that they lost it is to admit that they were wrong in something. That's not going to happen. And I've said this many times. Narcissists lie first, okay? And as much as they lie to themselves, they do to other people. This is a classic example of that. Y'all, they lie to themselves constantly. So how could they admit to anything when they lie to themselves? Make it make sense. Listen, they lie about everything. So for them to admit that they lost is to admit that they were wrong in something. And that's not going to happen. It's not. With their false sense of bravado lies, they tell themselves they didn't lose anything and that they can do even better. This is that cold, hard truth, you guys. But here's another truth that applies here. They never realized what they had. And that's the thing. They were so focused on themselves and what they wanted from the very beginning that they never knew who you were and the qualities you possess. Narcissists don't love. They are in love with the concept of love. You see, they go through life playing the love game, love him, love her experience, right? But it's all a game. It's all a facade. But when the relationships come to the point of maturity and both sides have to contribute, well, the narcissist, it isn't fun anymore. And they'll discard you, right? The narcissist is usually in love with what you have and what you can give them, but not you. And that's the thing. They only are in love with the things that you can offer. They're not in love with you. And that is my answer, okay? Again, to the person who asked this question, no, the narcissist will never realize what they lost in you. Because as I said, they never realized what they had in the first place, okay? They never realized that you were a genuine, loving, caring, empathetic person from the very beginning. That's not what they are. They don't rationalize anything. Listen, like I've said many, many times, anyone who can lie to themselves, imagine what they'll say to you. Make it make sense. You can't make this stuff up. Listen, they lie to you just like they lie to themselves. Is that insanity or what? Listen, the worst lies you can tell are the lies you tell yourself. Forget what you tell everybody else. What are you telling yourself? You lie to yourself? Everyone else stands a poor chance, a very poor chance of ever getting the truth out of you. So a narcissist will never realize what they lost, right? Because they never knew what they had in the first place. And that's the thing. They're not rational. They don't make rational decisions like a person who goes out and makes a mistake and can realize, oh my God, I really messed this up. I really screwed this person over. I really messed this up. They'll realize rather quickly, right? But a narcissist, never, ever. They will never realize what they lost. I don't care when they have those short moments of clarity, where they just have the shame that comes over them, right? They'll still fall out of that, right? Because it's so quick. It happens so fast. They'll just get over that and right into something else. They'll cover it up with whatever they tell themselves. And that's the thing. You got to realize that they never realized what they lost because they never knew what they had. And furthermore, you guys, listen, narcissists are impulsive. They want it for the moment. That instant gratification is all that they're in it for. And it's going to always be like this. This is how they are. So if you're sitting down waiting for the narcissist to realize that they lost you, they won't. They won't. And like I said, even those short moments of clarity, they'll find a way to cover it up. They will tell themselves whatever they can to get past that as well. Like I say, when you lie to you, everybody else, the jig is up, okay? I just want to share that with you. And I hope that I answered your question in clarity and that you are not waiting for the narcissist to realize that they lost you. Because one must realize that they had you in the first place to realize that they lost you. And one must also be a normal, caring, empathetic, loving human being. Okay? That's it. That's all. Thanks you guys for listening. Until next time.